here, and let me share with you what it is. Okay, you see here it said, those skilled in warfare seek victory to momentum and do not require too much from individual. Therefore, they are able to select the right man and exploit momentum. One who exploit momentum commands men into battle like rolling logs and boulders. Logs and boulders are still when on flat ground, but roll when on stiff ground. Okay? Therefore, those skilled in warfare using momentum, where the troops in battle are like rolling down the stiff mountain. So they are using this momentum. It's not like a punch blocking another punch, and it is trying to make use of this tendency and this momentum for their benefits. Okay, so there's the exploit of the momentum. So the Chinese is using this momentum in the martial art, and it's actually, even though in our modern time, not often we heard this thing, but in the ancient, this is a big thing in the applications of the arts. Okay, this is the writing in the White Crane of Fujian. They wrote about how to accept momentum. Okay, how to dealing with the momentum in the combat situations. Okay, they have a really detailed way of handling it. So they're playing with momentum. Again, it is not like using a side outer block to block the middle punch, those type of style, or using tan sao or to block a sun punch, or using the bong sao to deflect a sun punch. No, it is not. It is like the rock, the stone rolling down from the hill. How to handle those things and how to play with it. Those are the things they are playing with. So that's what momentum is about. Okay. Okay. So in Wing Chun, there are 3 types of momentum, which is extremely important, and there's a uniqueness of Wing Chun. Okay, the first is direct, the second is roundabout, the third is recovery. Okay, so what is this? Okay, direct is like you direct straight. You heading towards the center line. You capture the center line. Roundabout is if you cannot go direct, you turn into a roundabout or indirect way to go into the center line. Recovery is what? Recovery is if one lost the directions within these operations, one quickly recover back to the central positions. Okay, so if you can think about it like water flow down directly. Okay, but if you have a rock there, then it go roundabout. Okay, that is this two. Okay, and recovery is actually is if this water going down split into 4 or 5, it always going back to the lowest level. Okay, so water flowing down and then meeting the lowest level. That is recovery. Okay. So in Wing Chun, Chun's concept is one always only pay attention on the direct. You go direct straight, and if you meet hindrance, you go round about. If you get lost, you go back. And this is the concept in as our 3 sets, right? In the say the 小念頭、尋橋、標誌 sets. Okay, or actually is also within the long set of Yikam Xiulim Tao. Okay, this is the momentum handling concept. Okay, so in order to handle this momentum, one needs to have the force flow handling to support it. Otherwise, one cannot do it. Okay. So in order to have the force flow capability to support these three momentum, one needs to be able to sense force flow. One need to be able to use force to break force. One be able to use the borrow force to counter force. Okay, so let's go through this. What I mean by borrow force to counter force. Okay, borrow force to counter force is, for example, if a horse runs towards you, you are here, you run towards you. We are not going to go head on. Okay, so instead, what we do is we go in an angle. We jam the horse legs. Once we jam the horse front leg, the horse will trip himself and collapse himself. That is borrow force to counter force. Borrow his force to destroy himself, or borrow his momentum to let it destroy itself. Okay, so that is the borrow force to counter force. Now, using force to break force. So what is that? A good example, simple example, is Pak Sao to the elbow. So if this is the hand, this is the elbow, this is the shoulder. The force flow has to flow from here to the target. If you do a Pak Sao in the elbow area using a small force, you break the transmissions of this force flow. Okay, so using small force to break the big force, or to cancel the big force, that is the using force to break force. Okay, so you need this kind of stuff, and of course one needs the ability to sense force flow. Otherwise, we really cannot play here. Okay, so that's how it is in the applications. Okay, and one last thing is very important. One very important thing is this: techniques, which is consists of method and timing, full gates counter attack. Come with kick, punch, throw, gaps. These things need to have techniques to realize, and techniques has to learn from the person who really experienced and practice a lot in order to handle it. Okay, so let me show you what is this chunk is about. Okay, with the say 1848 types of a white crane from Fujian. Okay, so here is 10 scenario. Okay, 10 scenario of the techniques, methods, and timing, full gates attack, and all this kick punch stuff. Okay, so normally we only talk about this. It's like, the Tan Da, the Lap Da, those kind of stuff. Okay, and now we look at the White Crane at 1848 and prior to that. There's 10 scenario. You see this 1 scenario, 2 scenario, and 3 scenario. This is at the middle gate. This is as the upper gate.